Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, as you could see, I have a new unboxing video here for us to do. Um, as you can hear, I am very sick as well, but let's waste no time and jump into this. This was sent to me by the people at Kingston to do a quick video on. So, as you can see, we have an external SSD, a 2 terabyte one. So we're gonna unbox it and check it out, see how it looks. For comparison, I have an external hard drive that I used in the past, which is this. So I'll rest that here so we could have an idea of how that is and compare the sizes. So the boxes is the same size as this one. Of course, this is mechanical. This one is an SSD. So let's jump into it. So I have been using these things since I was going to university for storage for work. So we move this to the side and let's see what comes in the box. So we get cable type A to type C. We get a little adapter that is type A to type C as well, and then we get what seems to be the hard drive right here now. So if we look at this drive, the SSD drive, sorry, it is very small. In comparison, this is my old one. So just look at that difference in size. That is a huge difference. This is almost the size of a flash drive basically. So it is a metal and plastic case, it seems like. There's some information on the back. And we have the branding to the front. Here, a little LED indicator. So what we'll do, we'll test it out and see how it goes. So we have the cord and we have this. So I'm going to pause, get my laptop, and we'll plug it in and see how it works. Alright, so we're back. I have the laptop open. I am about to plug this in here. So let's see how it goes. So I have that there. Let's try to get this in. So plugged in. As we could see, it pops up. It works. You'll notice there's a y'all may not be able to see it from this angle. Let me see if I can adjust the suit. So this is it plugged in. It popped up here. You'll see the blue indicator right here as well, stating that it's on. So what we're gonna try to do is copy a file. This file is like about 1.5 gigs, something small, to see how fast it copies. So we're gonna just copy it and carry it across to here. So this is the first step, and we'll see how quick it goes. So we see it is going to take about 2 minutes to copy. We'll see if it really does. Mind you, this is a very old Chromebook as well. This Chromebook, I've had it since university, so it's about almost 10 years old, and it has still served its purpose to this day. I am yet to buy a laptop. So it is copying pretty quickly. I believe the read-write speed on this is, if I'm not mistaken, up to 1050 megabytes read and then 1000 megabytes write. So that's pretty good. And it is, as I said, a 2 terabyte. So we'll see how that is. We'll also check the memory after to see what it says. So we see we have some fluctuating times there at the bottom, but it is going down pretty quickly. So there it is, complete. So there's that. If we hit get info, we'll see right here 1.8 terabytes. So yeah, pretty decent. So that was the first test. So we know it works. We know there's some movies in here. Can't really hit play on those because copyright, but you know, we know it's there, it works. The next step is we're gonna pause and hook this up to a phone and see if it actually works on a phone as well. Alright, so we're back. We have a phone here now. As you can see, this phone is almost filled. So we're gonna hook this up to this and see how it goes. So the phone is type C, so what we have to do is attach the metal part to it. I just had it, but I'll pull it out to show you all. So this is actually metal, as I said, and this makes this type C. So you attach it to here because the phone is type C, and now we put it here and we see what happens. And as you can see, the drive does pop up. This here, the light is on, connected via the cord, and if we take a closer look, we could see that it says 1.66 gigs, so that was the size of the file that we just sent across. If we go over here, you could see the files are here, everything is here and can be used. And with that, that means we can also move files across from the phone to here very easily, and vice versa if we need to transfer. So that's pretty convenient and cool that it can work with the phone as well as the laptop. So this is a pretty cool little SSD. I will be keeping this in my travel bag and my bag in general when I have to go anywhere that may require me using it or carrying my stuff. There's one more thing I want to check, so we'll be back to check on that. Alright, so we're back. So what I was trying to do is see if I could have saved the video directly to the drive via the camera, but this phone doesn't allow that. So that's one, but I know iPhones you can if your drive is fast enough. So that would probably be very convenient for such a small drive if you need to do it, or easy to get videos onto the drive when you're done recording and then onto your laptop pretty quickly to edit. So there's that. But all in all, aside from, well, that phone not being able to do it, this is a pretty cool drive. I love it. Shout out to Kingston again for sending it. I'll put the link in the description for you all to check it out. There's two versions. There's this one, which is the XS1000, and then there's the XS2000. So I'll put a link to both in the description for you all to check them out if you're looking for a small SSD that, you know, you could use for work or whatever else you need it to for storage. So yeah, be sure to check it out, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Bye.